So, Lifeweaver, yeah, see, I'm getting complimented because that is exactly why we made Lifeweaver, Lifeweaver. Like, when the entire team, when the entire, even the enemy team. Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is your weekly episode of Game Sense. What we like to do on this series is help you guys improve and influence your game in a much more positive way. Not necessarily win, but help you get much better match quality overall. You're going to learn how to do things, when to do, what to do based on the team comps, matchups, maps, and different situations. So, obviously, you need to ban Sombra and Symmetra on these maps. Symmetra should always be your go-to ban. You do not want to play against a game. You do not want to play a game against a Symmetra. In my professional opinion, I would rather go against Sombra any day of the week than a Symmetra. But Sombra is really good on this map, so we definitely need to expect Sombra here, but Symmetra is banned, so that's good. But when you say Atlas, I know a lot of people dislike this map, but I generally think it's the best Flashpoint map ever, in my opinion. I like this map. It's very close quarter-ish. Like, there's really no long sight lines, and it's very choky. Not as the other Flashpoint maps, but something like Moira. So Moira gets a lot of value, Zenyatta gets a lot of value, but in my opinion, I always start on Zenyatta because it's a safe option. Ana, though, I really realized that on this map, whenever you go Ana, it really depends on the game. Like, if they put pressure on you, you get isolated. And once you get isolated, you're going to be focusing more on staying alive. And when you focus more on staying alive, you're not going to heal that much. And when you do that, you slack behind on the ult charge. You do not want to do that. So I felt like that's the issue with running Ana, in my opinion. So obviously we're going to go... Okay. Okay, so you know what? Looking at the matchup, there is no reason for me to go Zenyatta because we have a Rein, Ana, and Reaper. These three together, we have enough damage combined. We have the Mercy for the Soldier. All I gotta just keep my Rein alive, not of the Reaper or the Rein. Yeah, there you go. We kind of expected the Sombra. I gotta lock in here. Yeah, I told you guys that Sombra is really good on this map, so need to anticipate Sombra. It's gonna be a really difficult. Man, you know, this would have been way easier if the tank is not D.Va, but D.Va eats my shots, my nades, my sleeps. It's really gonna be a little bit difficult, so I'm definitely gonna be forced to switch, unfortunately. Not because I want to, but because I have to. So we're definitely gonna go Moira for many reasons, mainly to stay alive, obviously, and Moira is really good at that. And the second reason, and probably the most important reason, is like Moira is good on this map, like I told you from the beginning of the game. And guess what? I counter everything that the enemy team does. I counter the DPS, I counter the supports, so I'll show you guys. And I can put raw pressure on the D.Va, so we can definitely influence this game in a much more positive way. Alright, I think this Ryan wants to go in. I really know, I can feel it. But we need to be positioning our orbs strategically, not forward, backwards. And I'll show you guys how to do that, because forward, gonna get Matrix, not gonna get that much value. Alright, I'm not trying to... Okay, this is like a backward orb. Used it to the maximum abilities. I don't like Soldier in this game. She's gonna remake, even if she got D-Mix. There's really not that much value at that. Okay, I like the Reaper, but he can't really doing it alone when he has a Soldier that's being dove by three people. Sombra Vendetta, and the D.Va. This is a little bit tricky, honestly. He needs to switch, and I really hope that he can identify that, because Soldier gets almost no value in this matchup. Like, almost nothing. Like, he gets countered by literally everything. So, even during the ult phase, his ultimate is the worst ultimate in this game, in this match. So, okay. I don't think I got hit by that, so it should be fine. Yeah, that was a bad two ultimates by them. We can definitely re-engage. I'm gonna force the Kitsune here, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, that's a good shredder. I guess there's no reason for me to flank here, so I'm gonna pressure the Vendetta a little bit here. Alright. I will go with this perk. Okay, they forced the rally out, which is not really good. Alright, we went for that perk so he gets... Ah, my brick kind of overextended there, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, I need to... she's gonna ult here for sure. And the soldier decided to dive the diver. Really interesting. Okay, maybe we're gonna force it. Yeah, you went a little too deep, buddy. Okay, I might have to ult this just to stay alive. And apparently, Sombra can kill you through Coalescence, which is actually an interaction that I didn't know, so... But that's fine, we forced Kitsune out, so not the worst thing. 1-for-1, a Coalescence for a Kitsune, I'll take the trade any day. Because we already got 50% of the point, so that's definitely fine. Now, I'm not really sure about the Sigma switch, but we'll see. I'm not really sure going Juno. Going Juno from Break is an upgrade to this matchup, but we'll see. Because Sombra is really good against Juno. And I don't know if going Sigma is the right option. Okay, yeah, this perk should be really good against that. Yeah, I told you guys Sombra is really good against Juno, and there you go, Sombra clips my Juno. Definitely bad switches from my team. I feel like the soldier is just not good at all into this matchup. Honestly, guys, as a support player in this matchup, there's really nothing you can do. Like, not much you can do. We're doing the best we can by switching to Moira and going for the right perk, for our minor perk, because it's really good against them. So I like the Torbjorn pick now. I love the fact even he finally understood that he needed to switch, and I love Torbjorn into this, but it might be a little too late because we're gonna surrender the second point, unfortunately, because the Sigma is poking instead of actually going in. So a little too late. With Reaper touched. We have Blossom. Wait, hold on. This might be a nutty play. Okay. Okay, that might be point. Still gonna get the Blossom off. He got 2. But nothing more than that, because that was a little too late. So, I mean, still 2 ultimates for 1. Again, not the worst trade ever, because we did get the EMP and the Vendetta ultimate. I used Blossom for that, which is... Blossom isn't really the best ultimate in this matchup anyways, but... Okay, but... We'll see. They have 2 points. I mean, again, late switches. Bastion is really good, but a little too late. I mean... We'll see. It might be a good... I mean, we do have synergy now with the... Sigma. Bastion Sigma, but we'll see. Alright, good early pick. Eva has remake here, 1000%. And now that we have a little bit more sustain in our team comp, I need to pressure the enemy supports because I'm really good against that. So yeah, that's an early... Okay, we're gonna force the Kiriko to TP away. And there you go. We decided to go... We switched up our tempo here a little bit because of the fact that now we have synergy. Our team comp is way more resilient into this. We have D.Va, we have Juno to keep our team alive, and we have Sigma and Bastion, Torbjorn. All of these guys, they can really keep themselves alive with their abilities and stuff like that, so... Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let the orb bounce back so D.Va doesn't eat it. Alright. Now I'm gonna pressure the enemy team from the back. Okay. Alright, we're taking this because Suzu's out. Yeah, there you go. That's such a good coalescence. Yeah, there you go, guys. Okay, that orb is gonna get so much value. Nice. Whoever's in the point is gonna get the point, but she's gonna retreat immediately. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna re-grab it. We're gonna re-grab it, and then they're only gonna get like, what, 8-9%? Yeah, we'll be! Well, okay, an additional 5%, fine. Alright, so that was a good trade for us. But we had to use 2 supports! What are the odds? I get hit by a random shuriken and then she was just there. Oh, okay. Oh my god, they just unloaded. They just used everything. I don't mind that. Even if they win, I don't mind that. We only used 1 ultimate and they used 3. We'll take it. We'll take it. And they used both support ultimates. Like, worst case scenario, best case scenario for us, honestly. So, because we didn't use it for free. But that's good. That's good. Man, Vendetta, come on, Vendetta. Okay, but that's fine. We should have definitely went back. Okay, I like the mace switch. Oh, huge pick! Okay, I hope that... Oh, that's actually smart EMP. But they, oh my god, that was a smart EMP. I'm not against it, but that backfired because that was the only play they could have done to come back from the early pick that we got on the Kiriko. But it's risky because they needed to survive, but they didn't. They overextended actually, and my team capitalized on it, so that's good. And she got DMAC. And she, okay, best case scenario, we get the. Oh no, she's gonna remake. Okay, I mean I'm gonna use my orb. So she touched. If my tank falls, that's game. Yeah, that's game. What a, like, the enemy team are playing so well, low-key. Yeah, that's game. There's not much you can do. Yeah, I don't know how he went deep. All he needed to do was come back and really capture the objective because he literally did what he needed to do. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, we have also 10 and 11. And 8 and 9, so that was an unlucky game. I'm just gonna include another one for you guys because that was a little bit disappointing. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, we're back at game number 2, and Dorada. So Dorada is very high ground dependent, especially the second point. So I'm obviously gonna go for something like Lifeweaver. Kiriko, Baptiste are also all great options here, but I'm only going Lifeweaver for one reason, is because I have the pull to save either Reinhardt if he overextends or Bastion if he gets overextended on, if he gets overcommitted on, if people want to focus my Bastion. And the main reason is because I can vertically mobilize my Rein. That's why I give Lifeweaver a try, at least on the first point. So we shall see here. I'm gonna go point. I always. Oh, that's such a bad platform. Okay, I'm gonna put another one here. But yeah, always like mark your platforms for your team. So you can access high ground. So I'm gonna put it here because here it's gonna help my team access this high ground and that high ground if need be. So yeah, there you go. My Ryan understood the assignment. That is why I love doing that. And he missed the charge. Okay, very good decision actually by going. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna pull him, but probably that pull was not necessary. But I didn't want to risk him dying because we're going against Zenyatta, and Zenyatta freaking oh, that's so close. Burns tanks for a living. So team comp wise, we should have decent matchup here because of the synergy that we have with our Ryan and the fact that he can brawl into the enemy team because they have Sigma. And I think they had Rig, but he switched. So okay, bro, stop moaning, bro. Okay, we're gonna renew our platform because it had almost no cooldown. Ooh, okay, I was gonna say he's too deep for me to help him, but he wants ceiling, he needs to come back, and he knows that. Do you not know there's a Sojourn behind you, bro? Like, is this gold? What happened to awareness, bro? Bro, what is he doing? Soldier, what are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna help him, bro. This guy... There's no way. My Ryan. What is my team doing? He killed himself. Ow! He doesn't have sleep, so we're definitely safe to take her out. I only did that just to heal myself. Alright, we have tree, if need be. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Sojourn is back. I'm gonna destroy my platform. Okay, I'm gonna give his but yeah, this Ryan is actually getting like all of that because he's using my platform. All that's happening right there is because of my platform. So, all right, we're not gonna mess with that. I'm definitely gonna pop tree here in a second. Not taking that risk of losing. Okay. All right, Reinhardt. Wait, did he get here because he used my platform? I'm not really sure. But we're gonna have to try a tree on the objective. Alright. We'll be fine. I can pull him. Because it's just the Sigma. Yeah, but my Ryan is objectively, he's playing really good. And positionally, so all of that is because of our platform. Like, he keeps getting that high ground from there. Alright. My duo is texting me, guys, and when the duo text, you guys gotta pick up. That's an easy tree value. There you go. Nobody's? Okay. I'll do it myself. Oh my god, why is this freak here? Alright, as you guys can see, like, Lifeweaver is always worth a try in the first point.
30 seconds remaining.
Keep your heads down, we've almost got this.
Okay.
Better up high, isn't it?
Alright.
10 seconds.
That warms the bones.
Life from life.
I really love this Ryan's position, guys. I know it looks really odd, but if you guys ever watched any tank that plays in higher elos, you're gonna know exactly. So yeah, he falls, but after what? He gave us so much good position, and he put us in a really good position. So as long as, yeah, like, now that Sigma's in bad position, I'm gonna pull her because I don't want to get Ray Gold. There you go. Yeah, good visor. Sigma is isolated from his team because the Ryan is literally splitting his entire team in half. Really, really, really well played by my team there, especially my tank, and all of that is because we went Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver gives him the ability to do that, but because if we were not on Lifeweaver, he can't do that because number one, he's not as mobile as as he is right now, vertically speaking, and that is the most important part because if you can get the Ryan on that high ground there, guys, on defense, it's really difficult to get him off, especially if he's smart enough to actually to be honest, their tank was nowhere to be present. It's not a healing issue. So, W Lifeweaver, yeah. See, I'm getting complimented because that is exactly why we made Lifeweaver. W Lifeweaver, like when the entire team, even the enemy team,
Moment growing into who we truly are.
even when the
Really, thank you.
even when the enemy team is complimenting you, you know that you're doing good. So that's why, guys, the whole point of Game Sense wins is help you guys how to improve and give you guys a little bit of insight of how my mind goes when I play. And Game Sense is really important. So, and even the enemy team knows that it's literally because of Lifeweaver and the way that Ryan is playing, because he has a Lifeweaver and he can afford to do that. If we were not a Lifeweaver, he can't only play that aggressive because he cannot hold on the top right on defense because he needs to go back behind the team to get the elevator, and that's risky. Most of the time the tanks never come back if they do that, especially at Reinhardt. But because of that, he played so aggressively and he managed to hold high grounds, and the enemy team didn't know what to flank. They didn't know what to off angle to. And by the way, we're playing Lifeweaver because the fact that my Ryan's finally like when you have a Ryan that actually gets value with your platforms, it's even better on attack because a lot of the teams get full health because of the fact that they have no high ground control. But if you put a platform and your tanks goes high ground, it's game over. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pull him, but you know the payload kind of blocked my LOS, so that is absolutely fine. But yeah, like even the enemy team, like my entire team, my team and the enemy team are like good Lifeweaver side because we're playing well. So what I want to do here after we get the Nemesis form out, because this is a very dangerous team comp. Now they have the Zenyatta. Oh, this is a very anti-Ryan team comp, guys. Okay, so let me think about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna be much better off, guys, on going Baptiste 2. This is not a high ground issue. It's about helping the Ryan and influencing directly, not indirectly, but directly. So what I mean is, okay, that's definitely mad, but I didn't expect the Zenyatta to be there. But yeah, what I mean by that is like Baptiste is good against everybody from the enemy team. And now that my Mercy drops the Mercy for the Ryan to directly influence the brawl between the Ryan and the ramp, that is good for me. That means it frees me to do whatever I want. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do here. You need to play aggressively. There's no doubt about it. You need to play aggressively. You need to go for kills. But since my Ana is leaving my Ryan, so we're going to have to play with the Ryan now. But we're going to be playing on the aggressive side. Alright, we do have the most important choke. He's not going to be able to kill me. If he wants to, he needs to give up his position and drop, which is really bad for him. Alright, he doesn't have his Helix rocket, so we can push him. There you go. Bastion doesn't have sentry form, so I'm definitely going to go for him. Let down and move payload. Okay, he's dead. Zenyatta is alive. Okay, the brick is there. I did not actually take into account of the brick. I thought that she's dead already, but that's fine. We got the Nemesis, I mean, sorry, the Annihilation out, so that's actually a good trade. We have literally 5 ultimates coming up, and we got their best ultimate, so that's it. They only have Trance, but their several ultimates are going to be nasty. Trance and Rally. Definitely not looking for that. Not looking forward for that. Wait, Rally is out. I mean, Trance is out early, which is pretty good. That's fine. Again, we only used one ultimate, and we got their best ultimate out. So that now we put ourselves in a very good position. I know that it looks rocky, but I trust myself to actually win this. And my Cassidy confirmed us dominating high ground control. So now they lost both the DPS, and they cannot. We officially have high ground. They cannot play high ground. And the Nemesis form has been forced out early because of my Bash in a really good position. Rally has been forced out early, but they're in a very bad situation. Shatter has been landed on the enemy tank. And the Nano's been behind, and that's game. Pfizer's been coming up very early too. Useless Pfizer, I think. And all we have to do is get a good ultimate here and make sure. Okay, we survived. Oh my god, I did not think that he's gonna... Oh no. Okay, we have one last opportunity. We have one last... I like the Reaper switch here. Okay, we have one last fight. They used everything, so now they have nothing. Like, they officially have nothing, but we also have nothing, but we do have window. I like the Genji switch. I like the Reaper switch. That means we can definitely literally sort of take the fight onto the high ground. Okay. But I gotta wait for my Reaper and Genji to get there. Smart by going to the left side, avoiding the soldier. I need to help my DPS on high. Is it over, guys? Oh my god, it is over! No! I really thought we were gonna win that! Ah, man, really good defense on the enemy team. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the enemy team definitely deserved that. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. Really good defense from the enemy team, and well played. There's really not much to do. I'll definitely give it to the enemy team, and I feel like I still think that Bab is definitely the right option. I think Bab was definitely the right choice, but I'm not really sure dropping the Mercy was a good idea. That's the only thing that I'm questioning, because that definitely kind of made our DPS go a little bit less aggressive. And the enemy team, they have high gun control, so... But anyways, you can't really win them all, but we really did good. I don't know if there's something I could have done with Baptiste a little bit differently at the end there, but there's really not much you can do. I feel like after us moving past the first corner, my team should have definitely played the objective a little bit more and tried to hold the high ground, but my DPS tried, but you really can't win them all, and the enemy team did really, really well. And boys and girls, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for down by a because if you did like the video, subscribe, share with your friends if you learned a thing or two, and we should catch you guys all to the next one. Be to the bye.